Hi, good to see you. How are you feeling? So good to see you, my friend. Hi. Well, that just made my day. We're done here now. How are you? I hope you're feeling fabulous, my dear. Aw. Thanks for stopping in. Man, hello, bearded at the Ripped Machine. How are you? Let me get my computer running. Hello, Connie. Hello, Water Ski Girl. Hi, Charlie Sue. Hi, Melody. And Menzel. How are you guys? All right, let me get my computer running. You guys, I have a little bit of a variety today for you. So this is like a combination of some vintage shows. Very pregnant, 6 months, 3 to go. Ah, you got this, girlfriend. Hi, Miss Timeless. Good morning. Happy Monday. S. Cooper Mom, hello. This Sue, welcome in. You got this, girl. You got this. But I have just basically a variety for you guys today. I do have cataloged items and buy it now items. I'm not normally on Tuesday. Thank God for YouTube notification. I know I'm screwing everybody up being on a Monday. Hello, Linz. Pink Jeep. Hey, Pink Jeep. How are you, friend? I hope you're doing fabulous. Jan Bond. Hello. You guys check out my store. If there's any number requests, please feel free to post them in the chat. It's going to be a laid back show. I can do a little bit of a scan so that you guys can see what I have for grabs today. Please give me a bookmark and a follow. I would appreciate it. This next few days is very busy for Tuesday's Fun Finds. This morning I'm doing vintage decor. Tonight from 7 to 8 p.m., we are having our vintage jewelry chat. That's 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing testing silver demonstration. Again, that's a laid back, fun time. I will do a giveaway. So come join us, me and Miss Bobby Dazzle. And then Tuesday night, you guys, if you like plastastics, I have some more plastic bangles, plastastic bangles. I haven't really even gone through them. I have opened up the boxes, laid it on my desk, took a video and a few pictures, and that was it. They went back into the boxes because if not, I will get my hands in them and hours will go by. Well, thank you so much for your purchase out of the Buy It Now, Charlie Sue. I appreciate you. And then, so that's Tuesday night. Thanks again. Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. It looks like you're picking up some plunder pieces. That's fantastic. Thank you. And then Wednesday night, I will be back for 30 minutes. I'm part of the Birds and Butterflies Raid Train. That's an all-day event, but I will be on there from 9 to 9:30. My store is fully cataloged. I may add a few things. I'm not really sure, but I would love a bookmark. And then you won't see me until Sunday. So there you go. Busy week. I love it though. I wouldn't want it any other way. Hello, Todd. Welcome in. Hi, Biscuit Lady. Charlie Sue is a plunder lover. Yes, you are. Mr. Vintage Vibe. Hello, friend. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Julie Jewel. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Check out my store like Carrie is. Carrie is tearing up, buying all the plunder pieces. There she goes again. Well, we're done here. Charlie Sue is she's going through the Buy It Now. We're all done. Thanks for the show, guys. No, I'm just teasing. No, I love that. I'm glad that you are having fun in there. Stay on in that Buy It Now, sis. No. Well, let me give you a little bit of a scan. Oh man, not a bad thing. All right, let me show you guys my shelves. They're kind of a hot mess. There are leftovers from my patriotic vintage decor show. So a lot of the patriotic pieces are still up here. And they are either in my Buy It Now or cataloged. And I would love to share anything with you. Do not be shy. I'm happy to show any piece with no obligation to purchase or to swipe. There are some new vintage items in my store, like those pieces there. This little guy is new. Hello, Vintage Vibe. El Paso Grandma, lavender hair. Hi, junk drawer. How are you? I even have a few pieces that are left over from the vintage vanity Ray train that we had over the weekend. Those are cataloged pieces. Words are hard, especially when you're live and especially on a Monday. This piece is new right here. This Art Deco chrome piece is new. This piece right here is absolutely gorgeous. That one is a haul. That is a cookie jar in a beautiful diamond quilt pattern. Love it so much. But yeah, check out my store. These pieces are new, these Bakelite handled servingware. Those salt and pepper shaker, it's not shakers because they're not separated. They're one piece. They're absolutely hilarious. If you like kitsch, that's fun. Let me scoot down here. The big hug mug is new. Yeah. Just giving you a lay of the land. There's quite a few things nestled in here and there. Oh, reach down here to the very bottom. That piece back there in the back, that is a vintage Hanes. Don't look at my outlet. I keep saying I'm going to fix that, and I haven't yet. What the heck? But that box back there is a vintage Hanes. What's the word? Hosiery box. Yeah. So there you go. There's a little sneak peek at my current shelves. Kind of a hodgepodge, right? Yes, words are hard. Vanity, however, sounds fancier, like something, yeah, does sound fancy. All right, let's run through our items, you guys. I figured I'd be on for about an hour and a half, depending on how the chat is reacting. So no pressure, though, very laid back. The first piece is very cool. Let's see here. Did I pin it? Ooh, okay, yes, I did. Got it. Where I'm a little rusty this morning. This piece is so adorable. I have it on this little plate, aluminum almost. I think aluminum or a pewter little stand. Those are available for sale as well. But this cute little piece is a Rubia, from Finland. It's a smaller, more petite plate. This would be great for a gallery wall. It is marked there on the back. I'm out of breath from all the speed buying. That's hilarious, Charlie Sue. I'm going to send you a little something special too in your box. Thank you so much for buying out of my buy it now. You made my morning. Thank you so much. This one's 4.5 inches. It is part of the Seasons series. Seasons, as in summer, spring, fall, all the things. That's going to run for $4 if anyone is interested in that piece. It's a sweet little plate, specific, perfect for a gallery wall, like I said. And I do have plate hangers, and I keep meaning to bring them. They're in a box downstairs, but I picked up a big, huge bundle of plate hangers. They're in my frame box. I need to bring those because we all are hunting frame, plate hangers for our gallery wall. All right, thank you for looking at that. I thought that was just a cute little piece. Let's see here. Up next is a new piece too. It is the Big Hug Mug, very popular. Have you guys ever seen or be on the lookout for shoot, what's the show? Thank you for being a friend. Golden Girls. Golden Girls. So I guess apparently Blanche maybe drank out of a coffee mug. And that coffee mug is so very popular on the resale world. It's on eBay. I'm sure you could probably look up Golden Girls mug. It's not what it's called, but anywho's, be on the lookout for that piece. I know I am. But these are very popular. Big Hug mug. It was an FTD. FTD. Is there a date on there? No. Made in Thailand, so it does have some age. This is very nostalgic, I'm sure, for someone out there. And that's going to run for $8. It's in excellent condition, and I don't see any surface scratches, no chips, no cracks. Thanks, girlfriend. I just did them last night. I finally stopped and took some time and did those. Red Barn Shabby Chic is rating with a party of 4. Well, hi, everyone. Yay! Good vintage vibe. Good, good, good. How are you? I hope you had a fabulous show, my friend. Red Barn Shabby Chic. You guys, let's see what Red Barn has coming up in the future. She has, click on shows. So she's going to be on tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. with Premier Design Jewelry. Very cool. Let's see if I can bookmark that. I bookmarked it without going into your show and out of mine. Thank you so much. Let's do a giveaway. Why not? Let's do a giveaway. We've already had some sales this morning, so that's fantastic. Raid giveaway is running. And thank you, Red Barn Shabby Chic. I appreciate you. I would love it if you guys would check out my store. Let me pick a pair of earrings. We're going to pick a pair of plastastic earrings. And they're going to be posts. Let me see if I can find some summery ones. How about these? These are cute. These are probably Avon, and they are post back. So enter, you guys. This will be our giveaway. I love me some plastastic, right? I'm so good. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Jay Miko, welcome in. Hello, Kins. And Gina Marie, hello. Kiki's in the house. Hi, Kiki. Good to see you. How have you been? All right, we were just on number 2. Let's go ahead and hop to number 3. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. This is cute. Somebody needs this little travel piece. I don't have young kids anymore, unfortunately, but I was thinking of those that do. How cute is this? So this is an adult game, but it's also for children. This was one of my favorite games, actually, growing up. My brother and I, we played the Tartar out of ours. But this is Connect 4. This is by Milton Bradley, 1983. But it's the cute little travel size. So it's perfect to nestle away in a a closet and whatnot. It breaks down into this little. Who had this or who loved this game? I know I loved it. But anywho's, I picked this up in a box lot. Box lot. Did I say that right? $5, made in the USA. Good old travel game. That's gonna run for for 5. Cute little game. I love it. See how it opens up, but it's collapsed down to fit into the box. And I appreciate you looking at that. Let me see if I can get this back in here. There we go. Travel Connect 4, Milton Bradley, 1981. Woo! That seems like a long time ago. Welcome in, friends. Hello, hello. Check out my store. Let me know if you have any requests. Number 4 is because we're kind of a big, huge variety today. Brass pillar candle holder. I love this piece. And I'm gonna show you why. Got to get this off my shelves. Look at the feet. Look at the base. So pretty. And I love that it is in a darker color because then it shows character, has some age. I love that. I'm not a huge bright brass, like up here is bright brass. I love it, but it's just not my favorite to put into my home. At least that's what I'm finding. Made very, very well. Awesome pillar. Awesome pillar. That's going to run for $12, 10 seconds, and that is running if there's any interest in that. You still have your Connect 4. I think that's great. I mean, my brother and I played the Tartar out of it, but we had a closet. It's kind of almost like a closet. Now, when I say a closet, not like today's closets. Back in the day, closets were not a room. They were just a rectangle. And my mom had shelving in a small closet. So the closet was as big as the door. and she had shelving in there, and that's where all of our board games were, our crayons, our coloring books, and then the dictionary, which I still have our dictionary as a kid. Yeah, I didn't keep the encyclopedias. I had to let them go, but I still have the dictionary, and it's funny to look in the dictionary. It really is nostalgic now because we're so used to looking it up on the computer. But anywho's, let me just lay this over here because I don't want to knock anything over. We had a game closet for our kids. Yes. I loved opening that door and see we could put everything away, close the door. No big deal. We moved on. It was good. Okay. Here is the spatula of all spatulas. Woo-wee. First of all, I absolutely love Bakelite. I'm a plastastic girl. I love, love, love this handle. Very mid-century modern. And they just don't make things like they used to anymore, you guys. They just don't. Don't get me started on it. They just don't make stuff like they used to. Well, thank you, Tiffany. Mouse. Oh my gosh, did you pick up that mouse? Miss Timeless won the earrings. How fitting. Congratulations, Timeless. Let me go grab that mouse, Tiffany. It is so cute. Hold on. Look at these ears. Oh my gosh, these ears are so good. Look at this tail. It matches the ears. Girl, I just can't either. It's so good. And it's a great size. Perfect for resting. Isn't it so cute with the button eyes? Good get. I'm jelly. He's great. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I like this. This is like a pointer. Let's see. Hey, Robin. How are you, Miss Robin? So good to see you, my friend. Happy Monday. Okay, back to the spatula. I'm over here having too much fun with the mouse pillow. Okay, this is Androck. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is a slotted spatula. It has a beautiful green Bakelite handle. Perfect to start a collection if you would like to start one. That one's running for 18. And you guys, all my price points, I try to take sold comps, and then I take into consideration the price of the item for me as a reseller. And I always try to give you a good deal. So just know that I'm always trying to give you a good deal. I try my hardest. My son, one of those annoying people that loved Monopoly, he always made us feel bad for not having hours available. I was not a huge Monopoly fan either. I wasn't. But yeah, you must have some time to take for Monopoly. Okay, up next we have a duo of perfume bottles. These were left over from the Vintage Vanity Raid train that we just had, which is also already scheduled. The next Vintage Vanity is August 16th and 17th. So those are already scheduled by these wonderful resellers. This tape is how I got it. So the previous owner had some tape on there. I don't know if it was being previously sold, maybe. And then the label on this one is very hard to see. Where's my envelope? I need an envelope, please. There we go. Maybe. But anywho's, these both, the lids both open on these. They are empty, ready to go to your vanity. And those are going to run for $5, 10 seconds if you'd like to add those to your box. And I need to get rid of this notification up here. There we go. Ooh, that was so annoying. Thank you for looking at those. I appreciate it. Oh, this guy's new to my shelves. He's so cute. Ceramic squirrel. He's a tea light holder. Wait till you see his face. I just can't. Look at them eyelashes. Oh, so you would put a little tea light in here. He is a ceramic. Hello, 80s Renee. How are you? Made marked in Taiwan. I know, is he's so cute. I don't know why I'm calling it a he. It's her or him. Either way, he's so cute. He's 5 1/4 inches tall. And the squirrel is running for 12. You do feed your squirrels? Oh my gosh. Mark would be like, quit feeding them squirrels. We all of a sudden have a few cats that appeared. I live out in the country, and every so often we get animals dropped off. It's very sad. Sometimes it's even dogs. We've had what do you call that? Why can't I think of it? The name of the dog catchers. What are they called? I can't remember. Yeah, Gabby's always crazy. Yes, my poor Gabby. She's getting old. So you guys, I can't get this lid off. I have not tried to force it. Maybe after a few shows, if it doesn't sell, I may try and force it. But it looks like there's condensation on the inside of the bottle there. But I love the night. I love the night. This one's going to run for 3. It is empty, but I cannot get the lid off. Animal control. Okay, so our animal control out here is, well, normally the police. But anyways, we'll have a dog get dropped off, and the dog, obviously doesn't have very good manners, that type of a thing. And I'm telling you about one instant, one time. My daughter was getting on and off the bus at that time, so this has been years ago. A dog got dropped off. Animal control come out. They set up a cage, and had it propped up. They had it propped up, food inside to catch the dog. And the problem is that my daughter was not able to get off of the bus and actually get home when I wasn't home. So we had this thing. She had her little iPad, or I forget what that was, but she could text me from it. She couldn't call me from it, but she could text me from it. And she would get off the bus, past the neighbors, and then walk home. And she would text me when she got home. And then she was to sit down at the kitchen table, start her homework and have a snack before I got home, or my husband, but typically I got home first. That's how we communicated. That's how we worked it out. Well, what happened is that she got past the neighbor's house, Chuck's, and the closer that she got home, that dog, stray dog, would growl at her, bark at her, and scared her to death. And so I called the police. And I said, you guys need to get this dog because this is interfering with my daughter. If that dog bites my daughter, you're gonna have hell to pay. Like, so I'm just like, it's upsetting me. So luckily, my daughter was able to run back over to Chuck's house and sit on his porch and whatnot, and it was all fine. It all worked out. But they couldn't catch the dog for I don't know how many days. I want to say it was 3 days. So my husband and I took it upon ourselves. We actually took some fishing line. I hope you guys don't mind my storytelling. I hooked up the fishing line because what was happening was the dog was going to our shed and making its way over to the garage or the barn. And then he would do like a circle, basically. And so we decided to run fishing line out of our kitchen door and hooked it to the handle of the shed door, left the shed open, and we hooked it to the door of the barn and left that door open. We put food in both of those places, waited for the dog for hours, waited for that dog to finally go in so that we could pull the fishing line and lock the dog in. And it finally worked hours later. It finally worked. We got the dog caught. And I want to say 11 p.m., I'm calling the police and I'm saying, you're coming now. You're not coming tomorrow. You're coming right now and you're getting this dog. And they did. They showed up. They got the dog. That was over. But what a fiasco. What a fiasco. I just hate that. Oh, wasn't an offer. Thank you. Of course I'll accept the offer. I did not notice that. I thought it was purchased. That's why that was still up there. And I was like, well, this notification is just annoying. I didn't read. Boy, it's Monday. Thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate you. Golly jeebers. Okay, we're moving on to a book. Story time is over. Well, until we start talking about something else, right? Oh, let's see. There we go. Okay. This is a beautiful mint green book. It is 1933. Preparation Watch Tower Book J.F. Rutherford. First printing. And even the back is beautiful. Look at that embossing. And it is 1933. Once I find it. I just love the color. I couldn't leave it behind. You guys know that I love my mint. There we go. 1933, made in the USA. Gorgeous piece. It does have a book smell, so just know that. And that's going to run for $10, 10 seconds. And these are newly added items. And again, I do look up eBay solds to try to give you guys the best deal based off of what I paid for it. And thank you so much for looking. I know books are not for everybody, but people love to decorate with them. I also do that myself. Number 10, you guys, is a trio of perfume bottles. We have 3 perfume bottles. This is the first one. All of these lids do come off. Here is the second one. I thought this little trio went really well. This one is actually marked Avon on the bottom. And then the last one is this little petite one. So you get all 3 bottles, one money, $6. That makes them $2 a piece, and that's going to run now. Okay, invalid. Let's try again. Try again. And I should have a stand, but I don't. Should have a little stand. I normally show these little itty bitty things facing the other way, but these were left over from the Vintage Vanity Raid Train. Thank you. All right, moving right along. But has anybody else, you guys get stuff dropped off to you? Any animals ever? Okay, so the whole point of the whole story was I have a bunch of cats all of a sudden. Some cats are appearing. They're coming out of the woodwork. All right, up next is a brass planter. I do have quite a few brass planters in my store. Now, these are the shinier brass. And I have 3 that are similar. Now this one has a hammered look. Thanks, Robin. There is the bottom. This one is 5 inches tall. And that one's going to run for $5. Am I in the right one? Yeah. And that one's running. If there's any interest, this one is 5 inches tall. And it's got that hammered look, which gives it like almost like a faceted look. Thank you for looking at that one. All right. Up next is the big one. The big one up here is huge. I have the American flag sticking out of it, making it patriotic. And again, this one has that hammered look. There is a spot here and a spot right here. But see, to me, that gives it character. Everything here at Tuesday's Fun Finds is pre-owned, pre-loved. There is your sticker. The greenery will come with it unless you want me to remove it. That's a faux greenery in there. I can remove it, but I left it in because I think it looks pretty. That one's 8 inches, and that one's going to run. And you can see the size compared to my head. And these are going to make their way back into my Buy It Now. Thank you for looking at that one. So see how those last 2 were similar in shape and design. And then the last one that I have She's not the last one. Is this one here? But this one does not have the hammered look. This one is more narrow, or doesn't not as tall, but wider. And this one is going to run for it's 9 inches. That one's going to run for 5. So basically, you can get 3 planters that are similar in different sizes for a pretty good price. I can run them as a bundle if you would like. You just let me know. Very laid back here at Tuesday's Fun Finds. Hello, friends. Welcome in. All right. This one might be my favorite, though. One last brass planter, number 14. Oh, got some faux greenery in there. Now, this one has been around a little longer. You can see here it's got some patina that has started. It has a story to tell, which I love. There is the bottom. There is the inside. Again, patina. Love this piece. Now, this one's got a little bit more weight to it than the others do. And that's going to run for $8, 10 seconds. If anyone would like that one. And I appreciate you looking. Thank you so much. Up next is number 15. Oh, my daughter just started the lawnmower. Well, sorry, I can't get this to sit down. There we go. Sorry for you looking at my rump. How much for 11 and 12 together? Let's see. 11 and 12. So that would be $13. I sure can run those as a bundle. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and do a quick ad. And do you want the greenery? Because that's going to determine the size of the box, which may affect the weight. No. Okay, perfect. Because then I can nestle them together and put them in one box easily. Okay, perfect. So let's do this. Let me add a quick ad. Create temporary listing. And this is vintage decor. Brass planter lot. And that was 13. I'll run it for 10 seconds. We'll just pick 0 or 1 to 2. Add listing. Okay, let me grab them. So that you know. Oh, I'm knocking my candles over. And then just to make sure it was, oh, sorry. It was going to be this one with the green removed and this one. And they are both the ones with the hammered look. And I will run that for 13. 10 seconds, and that is running. You got it. I'll take the greenery out. This one will nestle into this one. It'll go into one box. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yay, Judith. Thank you. Fantastic. Thank you so much. See, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me delete my 2 items just to make sure that I don't confuse them with anything. All right, those are deleted, so we don't have to worry about that. Yay, thank you. All right, up next is number 15. Number 15 I had in the vintage vanity ray train, but I think it was confusing people because you got to kind of have a visual. Okay, so this piece you would hang on the wall, and it does have a shelf. It is brass colored. It's like a little window. So my thought process is that you could hang a picture, even a frame, you could use a ceramic frame, you could use a wooden frame, put a picture on there, put this on the wall, and then that picture will be up against the wall. You could kind of have it closed or opened up. You could even put a decorative plate right here on the wall, and then do this. Let's see. You could put some plants on there if if you wanted to do that and kind of have it whatever. There's so many things you could do. What I love, what I love about this piece is that it has some leaf accents to it. And these two leaf accents, there's actually three of them total. You can hang wherever you want because they have little hangers. But anyways, I hope I envision or gave you a good visual of this wall decor piece. That one's gonna run for 10 seconds, and that one is running. I feel like I took horrible pictures of it too. Oh, well, thank you so much, Daisy Lane. Thank you. I guess I sold it well. Thank you so much. Yay. And there is, there is one more leaf that I'll have to, it's downstairs on my dining room table. I just didn't bring it up here. So those will come with it. Thank you so much. Yay. Awesome. Good deal. Up next is number 16. Number 16 is a Lincoln Log. Lincoln Log pieces. And it does have an instruction paper. I just put them all here in the Meyer bag. There is a broken piece or two, there is a broken piece, and it looks like maybe a dog got a hold of that piece there. But you're going to get the baggie of all of the pieces, and it comes with the original instructions. And that's basically how I was able to date this set, because it is from, I didn't put, I was able to date it back to the 70s or 80s based off of it's made in the USA. I think they all are. I can't remember. Maybe that's why I decided not to. I thought it was because of the set numbers, but that's okay. But the original little paper, wow, will come with those. Woo, it's Monday. We're Mondaying all of a sudden up in here. Anywho, they're gonna run for $5. $5, 10 seconds, and those are running. If there's any interest in those, I don't know how many pieces. I didn't count. I guess I should, but I didn't. I figure either somebody's gonna like them or they're not. All right. Thank you so much for looking at those. Up next, these are beautiful. Mr. Vintage Vibe. Hello, friends. Hey guys. Hi. Let's see here. The next piece are these. Oh, these sconces are so good. These are a cast iron sconce. I showed these during Vintage Vanity. I showed these during Vintage Vanity. And again, I just don't think I got to show them very well because I was facing the other way. They have, this one has a hanger on the back. Unfortunately, its mate does not. It is missing. I don't know what this is hanging there for, but we're going to leave it. But this is all cast metal. And they are a floral pattern. If these were going to go into my house, I would actually dry brush probably some gold to kind of highlight the florals. That's what I would do with them if they were going in my house, but you get a set of two. And again, that hanger is missing on that one. Let's see here. And these are going to run, they're 11 inches. And those are going to run for $20, 10 seconds, if there's any interest in those. I figured eventually I'll find a home for these. I just think they're spectacular, and I love that they are a cast iron. And thank you for looking. Oh, no, let's see here. Um, would I do 15? Sure thing. You already have a box coming, so why not? Somebody did. No, somebody did do some purchasing first right off the bat. Charlie did. Let's see here. Yes, I will knock this down to 15 for you. I would be happy to. Let me just pull up the listing again because for whatever reason, it went all the way back down to the bottom. Let me edit it. 15. Confirm. Oh, interesting. And those are running. $15 for both. And thank you so much for your offer. Thanks, Judith. They shouldn't be multiple quantities. Thank you so much. I love them too. I'm so happy that I found a home for those. All right, let me check something out real quick. Is this a new glitch? Okay, so they don't show up under auction for me. I would love to show you the botanical prints. Absolutely. I have a few of those left. Let's see here. Huh. Oh yeah. Timeless, I'm glad you know what you're talking about. Cause I don't. I just love you to pieces. Okay. Polunder. So let's see. I'm showing. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh. New thing I noticed the last couple of shows, they stay in the bin until the end of the show. Well, that's not good. Miss Robin. Well, that would be so very confusing for everyone. But can't purchase. Got you. Caroline is hello. Caroline's cabin. All right, sure. I would love to show you that. That one's number 32. I would love to do that. I'm going to show some botanical prints really quick as requested, and then we'll do that. Okay, let's see here. Buy it now. Botanical print. First, we have the Blue-Eyed Mary. Let me find the Blue-Eyed Mary. Here is the Blue-Eyed Mary. I'm just going to pin it. There we go. This one is the Blue-Eyed Mary. Now there's nothing on the backs of these. They're completely plain on the back, and they're only have stuff on the front. There's Blue-Eyed Mary. These measure 9 by 12. They're all the same. 9 by 12. And let me double, triple check my measurement. Let me grab a ruler. Where's my Stanley? Found my Stanley. Let me double check my measurement. What did I have? 9 by 12? Yeah. So 12 by 9. Yeah. 9 by 12. They would fit in an 8 by 10 frame. And luckily, I mean, it may cut this off down here at the bottom, but you have plenty of room all the way around. Yes, I can do that. I have a total of 10 here. How many were you interested in? Do you have an idea? Or what we can do is okay, so if you want to, I can show them on the screen and you can put a Y for yes, if you would like it, and an N for no. And then I'll do $12 for 5. Okay. So here's the first one. This is Blue Eyed. That's a yes. Okay. This one is Rock Penstemon. No. Okay. And I'd be happy to do this for anyone else as well. This one is Pineland Blueberry. Yes. This one is High Bush Blackberry. Was yes, okay. This one is Mountain Azalea. And if it's a maybe, okay. And if it's a maybe, we can always go back through them again. Again, I'm laid back here. It's all good. Mountain Laurel. No. This one is Meadow. I don't know. Just know this is coming up pretty high. Okay. I'm gonna say if you're framing them in an 8x10. Rose Mallow. Okay. Flowering Raspberry. I was gonna say, I was thinking so. And then this one is a sunflower. All right. Let's see what you have here. At $5. All right, let me add a listing. I should actually give me 2 seconds. The Blue-Eyed Mary. I'm gonna delete. The Flowering Raspberry. I'm gonna delete. The Mountain. That's gonna be this one. Delete. The High Bush Blackberry. Delete. And then the Pineland Blueberry. I'm not watching the chat. I'll catch back up here in just a second if there's any chatting going on. Okay. So now let's do a quick ad for you. Let's see here. Create temporary. Five botanical prints. $12. You already have a huge box. So we're going to use 0 to 1 ounce. We're going to pin that. Start auction. And that is running. And you get all 5. Thanks, Vintage Vibe. I appreciate you. And thank you, everybody, for your patience while we helped our customer out, Judith. Thank you, Judith. Your box is going to be so much fun. It's going to be gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Thank you for shopping with me today. All right, any other interest? I will do the same offer for someone else. I have 5 prints left. 5 botanical prints. I would run all 5 for $12 if there's any other interest. If not, we have a request for number 32. And I want to make sure that that number was right. You guys need to make sure that you are following Carolina's Cabin. She is on the road, you guys, to 1,000 sales. She's working so very hard. She has stickers in her bite now for $1 if you would like to help contribute to her goal. And I don't know where her request went. I'm missing it. Carolina Confetti, was that number 32, friend? I don't see it anymore. It disappeared. put those back. I think it was 32. We'll just go look. Okay. We'll just go look. Auction number 32. Oh, she put a pre-bid on it. She wants the poodle. He's so cute with all his earrings. So cute with all of his earrings. I got my prints and they are so pretty in real life. Highly recommend someone getting them from Tuesday. Oh, lavender hair, you're so sweet. So sweet. And you were hard on yourself. You were hard on yourself. Was it yesterday? Don't be hard on yourself, sis. Have fun. You did great. You had a fantastic show. All right, this little poodle dog is full of earrings. It is 5 1/2 inches tall. He is gold tone, cute little earring holder. And thank you so much for your pre-bid. I absolutely appreciate it. And that's going to run for $10, 10 seconds. And that is running Caroline's Cabin. Thank you so much. Squirrel. Oh, she does have the best stuff and she does such a great job. And I just feel like she's hard on herself. Caroline's Cabin, thank you. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Are there any other requests? Let me know. Any other requests? If not, we are going to, I believe we were on number 20, I believe is where we were. Number 20, guys, is a celluloid hand mirror and shoe button hook. Where did I put that? Right down here. This was also from the Vintage Vanity Raid Train. Now I'm selling you the mirror. Look at that color. Ooh, that color is delicious. You're going to get the mirror. Let's see if I can show you. There we go. The blank wall. In very, very nice condition. And I love that dreamy color. And then you also get the shoe button hook that matches. You're going to get a bonus tray, but you're only purchasing the mirror and the hook. But you're going to get the bonus tray. The tray is damaged. Once you get it, because I don't want to separate it. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling doing it that way. But the tray is damaged, unfortunately. As you can see here, it's broke. That side's not broke. That side is okay. And then you got some chipping right here. And then you got some chipping right here. So it's been hurt. But this is just a bonus tray. It'll come with it. But you're actually purchasing these two pieces. Now, if you don't want this, I'll throw it away. But I just didn't want to separate them. The mirror itself is 14 1/2 inches long. And that's going to run for $12 for both of those pieces. If there's any interest. If not, no worries. And I appreciate you guys all being here today. Please check out my store, the Buy It Now and the auction tab. I have all of it here in my Whatnot space. I'd be happy to show any of it to you. Hello, Ginger's mom. Welcome in. Nancy. Hi, Miss Nancy. Hi, Shy Guy. Okay. All right, let's keep going. That one was number 20, unless anybody has any requests. Up next is 22. Number 22 is a clear acrylic vanity box with birds. This was also part of the Vintage Vanity Raid Train over the weekend. And I'm surprised it didn't go because I love those birds. It almost looks glass, but it is plastic. And there is the bottom. And I love those little birdies on there. If I get my ring light to quit picking, there we go. Quit moving it around Tuesday. And that's going to run, it's 3 3/4 inches in diameter. And that's going to run for $6 if there's any interest in it. Very pretty. Plastastic, not glass. I love my little pewter pitcher I got. That is great with these. Yes. I put scratcher pads on there or striker pad. on the bottom, which you can take off. You can remove that striker pad if you don't like it. It's just a sticker. And I'm so glad. Yay. Oh my goodness, you guys. This next set, let me know if you're interested in looking at it. Because I do have it down here. It is underneath a bunch of stuff. So if you'd like to take a look at it, I will pull it out. I have no problem. It's an absolutely beautiful French ivory celluloid vanity set in a box, in its original box. I'll be happy to pull that out. Just let me know. Number 24, I'm just being lazy. Number 24 is Mickey Mouse. Oh, who had these as a kid? I think I did. I think my brother and I did. I don't know. Either that or we didn't have Mickey Mouse. We had a different character. But these are safety scissors. They are a plastic. Let me see. Are these marked? I don't think these are marked anywhere. No, I don't think these have any markings, but if you collect Disney decor, I think these would be something different to have in it. 5 1/2 inches across, those are running. If anyone needs to have the Mickey Mouse safety scissors for $4. Thank you for looking at those. Up and next is number 25. Number 25 is a set of tiki mugs. Now these tiki mugs do have call outs. That's why they're only 12. So this one here has a chip on the back, actually 2 chips, one here and one here. One small right there. And this one has no rhinestone eyes, which is an easy fix. They are marked on the bottom, Orchards of Hawaii, Japan. The second one does have rhinestone eyes, and it does have some flea bites as well. So they're just not in perfect condition. Might be one right there. And that's why they're only $12, but you'll get both of them for $12, 10 seconds, and those are running. If there's any interest in those. Hello, Pepper. Welcome in. Hi, I'm Nichols. You guys check out my store. Check out my auction tab and my buy it now. All of the things are here in my whatnot space. And I'd be happy to show any of it to you. We're currently working on number 25. If you see anything that you'd like to take a closer look at above number 25, mention it in the chat because we've already shown them. This is a metal footed frame. Oh, I love these so much. First of all, look at the feet. I just have a piece of crafting paper in there, and you can keep that crafting paper. It'll come with it. I love the details of the metal frame. Here is the back. It is not for hanging. It just has the kickstand. I don't know if that's the proper word. It is an 8x10, and that's going to run for $6, 10 seconds. That one is running. And of course, you can take that paper out and put a photo in there or a botanical print. Thank you, Lavender Hair. It's in a very nice condition. Really, there's no condition issues with this one at all. Lavender Hair, thank you so much. Great get it, $6. You can't go wrong for a nice frame. Nice vintage frame. Thank you so much. Snuggie. Hi, Snug. How was your show today? You're rating me. Well, hello. Right from Snuggeroni. I hope you had a great show today. And happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday's Fun Finds on a Monday. Well, let's celebrate. Let's do another giveaway. Shall we? Let's do it. Bliss. Hi, Bliss. I should say hi to everybody. Let me go ahead and Miss Timeless, what'd you get out of there? You purchased something out of my bin. All right, hold on. Let's do a giveaway and then I'll say hi to everyone. And thank you. Start that givey. Let's pick out something Snuggeroni style. Let's see if I can. Oh, yes. Here we go. Mint green. Well, not quite mint, but green. Snug loves green. These are vintage earrings, post backs. And I love my plastastics. I know that Snug does too. So getting that givey. Yummy. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Welcome in, friends. Check out my store. Hello, Pearl. Mick Stephanie. Good to see you. Lucky Lady Vintage. It's always good to see you, my friend. What you bid looking for? What you been looking for? That was fun. Hunt Nurse, welcome in. I'm such a goober. Cynthia's hello. Oh, Sunny Glee, hello, hello. Lindsay, thank you for your purchase out of the Buy It Now. Size on small Buy It Now copper base. Absolutely, I will show that to you. Let's see here. Also, there are two. All right, let's go find it. You said copper. Let's look. I only have one of those. That's this one here. Is that the right one, the small copper vase? Yes, Ray bought that mouse. You meant one. Okay, no worries. Small copper vase. Let's measure it. That was the one that I shown in that brass piece. What did I, oh, right here. So the greenery is not included, unfortunately. I use that for my you know, where's my ruler? Where's my Stanley? Here's my Stanley. So let me take that out. My greenery shoved in there. Here is the inside. And this one is approximately, I'm going to say 4 inches in height. Well, slightly shy of 4 inches. It's hard. Let me put it on the table. Maybe that would make it easier. No, 4 inches. 4 inches, and that one is about 3.5 inches across from the very edge to the very edge. And that one's in the Buy It Now for 8. And all you have to do is swipe if you're interested in it. And thank you for your question. I did not realize I didn't have measurements in there. So I'll have to add those. Number 14, you got it. We will do that next. Number 14. Can't remember what 14 is. Oh, you're brassing it up, friend. All right, that is heavier. That's a heavier brass. I got my faux plant in there. Let me take that out. Now this one has beautiful patina to it. As you can see here, you've got some possible verdigris or patina. Question above. Yes, thank you, Snuggie. 2 blue and white floral pieces that look like they match, but one says Italy and the other one says Portugal. I was wondering if you would do both for 10. We will take a look at that. Judith, not a problem. All right, so this one has remnants of a tag. The inside even shows some verdigris, patina, character, all the lovely things. And this one will run again for $8. 10 seconds, and that is running. Lindsay, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for your bids, you guys. Acadia Attic is in. Thank you so much. Appreciate your guys' bids. And looks like, oh, Acadia hopped in there. Thank you, Acadia. Thank you for your bids, you guys. We're at 11. I think next is 13. Lindsay is in for 13. Thank you, Lindsay. Thrifty Treasures. Good morning, Thrifty Treasures. Happy Monday. Must Have is here. Hi, guys. It's a party. And that's sold to Lindsay. Thank you, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your bids, you guys. I know it's a big party now. All right. We had, oh, and the winner of the earrings, Miss Robin. Congratulations, Robin. These plastastic earrings are coming to you, my friend. Yay. Oh, you're not late. You're just in time, must have. Any cutting boards or ceramic colanders? No cutting boards. And I don't think I have any colanders either. But be sure, friend, to check out my buy it now and my auction tab, because everything is here in my whatnot space. So I can show you anything that you want. Celestial items. I did have a celestial item and it sold. Trying to think. Hold on. Brain. Think. I have, no, that's an angel. I don't think I do. I just have like atomic star, not necessarily celestial. Let's see here. Stealth. Hey, Stealth. Let's see here. Even Mr. Timeless is here. Who knew? I know. I just feel honored. Oh yes, Vintage Vibe Treasures. She does have a Moon Department 5610. That's going to be in her show tomorrow. All right, so we did have a request up above. I got to get back to that request. So 2 blue and white floral pieces that look like they match. One says Italy and one says Portugal. All right, so let me go to my buy it now, because I believe that's where you're saying. Are they in the buy it now, friend Judith? Yes, okay. So let me look them up. So if I go to buy it now, I'm going to type in blue and white. And they should pull up, and I should narrow it down, hopefully, for you. Okay. Okay, George Briard. Nope, that's not going to work. So let me go back here to just blue. You said one says serving. Okay, Churchill, England, Churchill, England, Churchill, England, England, England. So let me go down here. Let me just keep scanning really quick, friend. I keep forgetting those bluebirds are in there. All right. Is it this divided serving dish? Is it this piece? No. Okay. So I have this in my auction. But this is okay, let me keep thinking. Blue and white. Okay, let me look up Portugal. Maybe that may limit it. Oh, yes. Okay. Hold on, let me see. I just haven't seen this piece in a while. So this one, is this the Portugal piece? Thrifty Roo, hi. All right, I'm gonna run this as an auction for $6, 10 seconds. And that one is not running. Run as auction, $6. There we go. That one is running for 6. And this one was originally a FTD. Thank you, Judith. And then we'll look up Italian. Like you said, I should have probably thought of that at the beginning. Italian. Oh, yes, I don't have that piece anymore. I need to remove that. I don't have that piece anymore. Judith, I'm so sorry. Ah, I'm so sorry, friend. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and delete that out of my store. I did not realize that was still in there. So if anything, you helped me figure that out. Thank you. Yeah, nope, I didn't have that one anymore. And that one was chippered. Chippered. I was trying to find it a new home, but I ended up donating that piece. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you, Judith, for your requests. I greatly appreciate them so very much. We're going to continue on where we left off in the store. And that's going to be number 27. So if you guys see anything in the auction tab above number 27, please put it in the chat. I'll be happy to show it again. Not a problem, because we do have some new peeps in the house. But right now we are working on number 27. And of course, at any time that you guys are in my store in the buy it now, whether it's a piece of jewelry or even any vintage decor, I have it all here in my whatnot space, and I would be happy to show you guys any of it. So don't be shy. We're all laid back here having a nice Monday morning. Okay, Jim Henson's Muppet Playing Cards by Hallmark. Let me get in here. Okay. Now these are all accounted for. Miss Piggy has been opened, but Kermit is still sealed. And they come in their original little plastic case. Miss Piggy is in good condition, like new condition, and they're all accounted for. And that's going to run for $10, 10 seconds. If anyone needs to add those to their card collection, playing card collection, this would also make a very cute gift for any Jim Henson lovers out there. Thank you for looking at those. All right, let's see here. Up and next is a new item to my store. So this one is a brass basket. This one is in the shape of a berry picking basket. It is brass. It does have some felt feet on there, stickers. The handle does move. And this one will run for $8. Maybe. Oh, it's running. Okay. No, Judy, I'm going to stick to $10 on those because those were just added to my store. I haven't had them for a little while, but thank you so much for your request. All right, passing on that piece. No worries, friend. I appreciate you asking. Oh my gosh, you guys, these guys are so adorable. Okay, so this is a salt and pepper shaker. Not two, not plural. It's one shaker. Wait till you see it. Okay, how derpy are these guys? Woo! They're giving each other a high five. Look at those lips. I just can't. Okay, but they don't come apart. They don't come apart. They are stuck together. There is the bottom, C. Miller. So these are, I believe, Craig Miller. I don't know if that's right. But they actually salt and pepper out of their sides. So the holes are out of the sides. So you would go choo 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 and then turn it like this. Choo choo choo. Hey, the one simple life. And these are going to run for $10, 10 seconds. If you love this oddity. Oh, I just think it's so fun. I think this Miss Robin. Are they not great, Miss Robin? I think they're so cool. Thank you. Hi, the one simple life. How are you, my darling? Thanks for your purchases, you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, up and next is number 30. So in the reselling world, these mother of pearl caviar dishes, they're going for some decent money. I do have two available at only $14 each. I have, I want to say that I currently have two additional ones listed on another platform. I want to say between 60 to $70. But I do have two of them available. They are footed um, for 14 each. They are approximately 6 1/8 inches across. And again, they are footed. And I have two of them at an offering of $14 each. So one is going to run at $14, 10 seconds if there is any interest. They are mother of pearl seashell footed caviar dishes. Cody, thank you. Coterie, are they not fabulous, my friend? Oh, so good. Thank you so much. I'm going to run the next one, but no pressure, of course. And actually, oh, my dog is barking. Um, do you want the more circled one or would you like the more oval? Does it matter to you? This one's a little bit more circled. Circle. Okay. And I'm going to run the next one at 14 again. 10 seconds if anyone else would like one. And they are a footed. Oh, yes. There you go. Yes, ma'am. Use both of those. My dog is crying. Good thing you guys can't hear her. Only I can. So my dog is getting older. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate your purchases. Thank you. Thank you. Um, my dog is getting older and she loves to mow. So she likes to run behind the mower or with the mower and play and all those things, but it's hurting her now. So she just can't participate in the mowing anymore. And it's just so sad. She's downstairs crying, like, let me out. I want to go mow. Oh, I hate it. All right. Up next is, tough love. Tough love is tough. This one is a needlepoint dashed hound little coin purse. So cute. There is the back. The coin purse part itself measures 4 5/8 by 4 1/8, and it is on a nylon cord that you could possibly use as a crossbody. Now, my body is a little too big for this crossing, but just know that this one's going to run for $5, 10 seconds, and that is running. Isn't it adorable, Snug? It's so cute. Oh, you guys, thank you so much, Miss Robin. I appreciate you. And Miss Robin, you have unlocked bronze. You can claim your coupon above. You get $5 off of $10. $10 or more. Oh, this one's also a new piece. We are on number 33, you guys. Number 33. If you see anything above 33 that you'd like to take a closer look at, please shout it out. This is a brand new piece to me, to my store. I absolutely love this thing. It is a Hull, Hull. I did look this up in my reference book that I have of Hull pottery. Here is the beautiful lid. Yes, Fancy Mimi will know. Fancy Mimi likes her pottery too. Yes, ma'am. Look at this cute little lid. This one is in the diamond quilt pattern. Diamond quilt pattern. This one dates back to 1940. 1940, this piece dates back to. If you click on the picture, below here, you can actually read the description of the piece. Um, so it is verified in the Hall Pottery Reference Book. It is I think it's New Line, Bake Serve, 1940. This is D29, the B series. There's no chips, there are no cracks, but crazing, which I absolutely love. If you get a close-up look there, you can see that beautiful crazing in that diamond print. Oh, I love this piece so much. So this is the first time I got to show it off. It's with you guys. And that's going to run for $38. $38, and that is running. And I have not tried to put this on any other platform yet. I did not find this color out in the wild when searching it. I did find a rose color, like kind of like my fingernails, but not the yellow. Thrifty Rue, I know, it's so pretty. While I'm a yellowware lover, I don't have a lot of yellowware. The pieces that I do have, I love, and I just haven't been able to let go of them. I wish I had a bigger house to have my white milk glass, my jadeite, and my yellowware, but I don't. Not with the whatnot space, anyways. Not with whatnot space in my house. But thank you for looking at that. I am so happy I got to show that to you. All right, up next is number 34. This is a pink milk glass. This is by Jeanette. Jeanette Milk Glass with a pear pattern on there. Baltimore pear. It's a little creamer. This would actually be good even for a vanity. You could put makeup brushes or things like that in there if you wanted to, or use it for its intended purpose. And that's going to run for $6, 10 seconds. And pink milk glass. I don't find that every day, ever. And I love that it's footed. I would put this in my my shelf in my kitchen. Okay, that will go back up in there. All right, let's take a look. Oh, Sanag, you unlocked bronze. All right, up and next is number 35. Number 35 is a reproduction of a Cinnabar lacquered box. So it's not real Cinnabar, it's just a reproduction. The inside is black lacquered along with the lid. You must have 24. Okay, we will take a look at 24 next. It has a dragon on it. You can see the dragon here. It's kind of hard to see at first, and then the tail goes around. But this is in very nice condition. This one measures 4.5 by 2 3/4. Wow, that was hard to get out of my mouth. $10, 10 seconds, and that one is running. And we will go see number 24. Fancy Mimi, I just showed off my haul cookie jar. So we summoned you in here to see it. Number 24, you got it. I'm curious to see what number 24 is. Let's see. That you must have. Yes. I think everyone needs these to put the smile on their face. You guys, Mickey Mouse safety scissors. There is the back. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Snug. I mean, oops, I keep holding the bottom part. I think I had these, but in a different character when I was younger. It's approximately 5.5 inches across. Thank you for your request. And that is running now. I think they're just super fun. Fancy Mimi likes them too. I don't know if they actually cut or not, friend. I don't know. I'd imagine they would do something. I don't know. Oh, too funny. I think safety scissors nowadays actually cut better than what safety scissors used to cut back in the day. Thank you guys so much for your bids. I appreciate you. Go Mickey. Thank you, thank you. All right, the auction's over. Thank you for your bidding war, you guys. I appreciate you. They are safety benders, right? Fancy Mimi, hilarious. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. And then Snug said we had a pre-bid on number 27. Let's go take a look. 27 is, oh yay, the Jim Henson playing cards. Let me pull those back out. Here they are. So Jim Henson playing cards. They are from Hallmark. They're in their plastic container. Kermit is in package, never opened. Miss Piggy is complete and she is in new condition. And like new condition, they're not, it's like almost they opened up one of these, played with them for 2 seconds and put them back. And thank you so much for your pre-bid. Those are going to run now, $10. Thank you, Judith. I appreciate you. If you didn't have these, you would be throwing elbows. That's hilarious. Judith, those are coming to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, you guys, let's see where we're at in the catalog. What number were we on? I don't remember. Let's see. I think we were down to Bakelite utensil. Right here we go. Bakelite utensil, pin it. This one's a potato masher. Everyone needs a good potato masher. This one is marked, I believe, patent pending here on the rim or made in the USA. Oh, it's definitely, it says stainless. Stainless, made in the USA. And look at that lovely green, oh, Bakelite handle. So good. And that one's going to run for $8, 10 seconds. Again, you guys, here in my Whatnot world, here in my Whatnot store, I try to look everything up on comps and what things sell for. And I try to give you guys a really good deal based off of what I purchased the item for. Fancy Mimi, thank you so much. And that's coming to you, my friend. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. And then I don't know if you've seen my other piece or not. I'm just going to show it to you. No pressure, of course. But I did find these both at the same time. Now, this one's a little bit more sought after in the reselling world. They just don't make stuff like this anymore. They just don't. Like, this is made so well. And this one also has the Bakelite handle. This one is a slotted spatula with the green Bakelite handle. This is by Androck. And it is marked stainless. This one's going to run for $18. If there's any interest in that one. Fancy Mimi knows. Girlfriends, thank you so much for your purchases. I greatly appreciate it. This is a fabulous piece. They just do not make stuff like this anymore. Or in my opinion, they don't. Yay! Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. We are well on our way, almost down through this catalog here, you guys. If you're a reseller, please throw up your shows, what you have coming up next. We would love to hear about it. I am going to be back tonight for Vintage Jewelry Chat with Miss Bobby Dazzle. We're going to be doing a sterling silver testing demonstration. It's a laid back experience. We just chat it up, and then I show you guys a demonstration. We talk about basically anything to do with Whatnot. So it's a good time. I hope you guys can come hang out for a little bit. And then I will also be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We are doing Plastastic Bangles. I have 2 boxes. The only thing that I have done with these 2 boxes of bangles is I have put them on my table, took them out of the box, put them on my table, took a video, took some pictures, and put them back in the boxes. Because if I didn't, I was going to sit there for hours and I didn't have hours to sit down. So I will be pulling those boxes back out onto my table tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, if you guys would like to join that. And then I also have a birds and butterflies raid train. It's a 30-minute train, each seller. Every 30 minutes is going to be fast paced. I'm part of that, and I'll be back at 9 p.m. on Wednesday night for that, for my 30 minutes. Let's see here. It looks like we have the Snug Bungalow is going to be back at Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern for toys and plush. I love that you're adding toys to that Snug. That's exciting. Yes, and then after the chat with me, we're going to be, you guys need to go check out Timeless Wonders. She has a vintage jewelry, $2 starts. You guys bookmark all her shows. She, outside of sterling silver and maybe sometimes a little special show, she will do $2 starts on everything, you guys. It's a great deal. Peculiar. Hi, Miss Peculiar. How are you, my friend? Lavender Hair Vintage is on Birds and Butterflies on Wednesdays at noon. Vintage Vibe Treasures. I'm doing a vintage decor pop-up today at 1:30 p.m. Central. Is that 2:30 my time? Daisy Lane, Seller Chat Tuesday, 11:15, All the Kitchen. Like that, Daisy. I think I'm following you. First, Daisy Lane. I'm not following you. I'm going to follow Miss Daisy Lane. I'm clicking on her profile and I just bookmark her next show. I hope that you guys do the same. Driving and listening. Just be safe, Peculiar. Just be safe, friend. I do need to make a trip to the post office after this show from my weekend. All right, up next, you guys, we are working on number 39. So if you see anything above number 39, mention it in the chat. 39 is a tie belt scarf wrap. This would have been, I do have one of these in my buy it now too that is slightly different than this one. Do I have the right one? Yeah. So this one measures 13 3/4 inches. This is perfect for your jewelry. But this would have hung in a men's closet to hang ties on and belts and things. And you can still do that with this. But they can also be used for jewelry. I know that some people use them even to hang ornaments and all of the things. This one has a spot on each end for your screw to hang into your wall. And that one's going to run for $10, 10 seconds. And I do have a slightly different one in my buy it now if you want to take a look at that one. I put bids in on 2 ceramic, but I don't run until August, it says. Can it be sooner? Oh, the ceramic geckos. Yes, those are in my what raid train? Art Teacher Chic raid train. I don't plan on showing those until then, and they're actually boxed up in a tote, my friend. Well, Mary, what I can do, I'll take a look at them after my show today. And I will get a buy it now price sent out to you. I would be happy to do that. Yeah. Okay. And if you purchase them outside of that show, if you purchase those, I can delete those pre-bids. And I won't run them, obviously, if you purchase them. But I can send you my buy it now price for those after the show. You're welcome. Okay, because those were an auction item, which was why you were able to pre-bid on them. Okay. Up next, you guys, let's see here. Tiffany, number 40 is the Tiffany & Company. This one is a perfume bottle that is empty. It does still have its original box that it came in. And then you have the perfume bottle. I can smell the scent ever so slightly. Again, it is empty. You can refill it if you would like with something else. It would even be cool if you wanted to use this as a display piece and put some colored water in there. It does say Tiffany & Co. there on the lid. This was during my vintage vanity show this past weekend. This is going to run for $10, 10 seconds, and that is running. It is empty. It's a beautiful perfume bottle by Tiffany & Co. And thank you for looking at that. All right, what else do we have? Let's look, let's look. Number 41. Number 41 is a two-toned heart trinket box by Lennox. Right here. Fingerprints included. It is fingerprinted up, unfortunately. I don't know how this thing would ever not have fingerprints, to be honest with you. But that is marked Lennox there on the bottom. It is very clean on the inside. And this one measures 4.5 inches tall. And that is going to run for $8, 10 seconds if there's any interest in that. It kind of gives me Brighton vibes, honestly. And those finger marks, I just don't know how I'm supposed to sell this piece without putting finger marks all over it. I don't know. Thank you for looking at that. Next up is number, oh, I love this piece. Number 42. Number 42, you guys, is a vintage Hanes hosiery box. First, I would use this for jewelry. I would use this to hide your chocolate. Um, or you could use it for its intended purpose. You could also put hankies in here if you would like. So there's the bottom. Now there is some markings on the bottom from being previously owned, but this is the cover. And then it opens up like so. And then it says Hanes. Pretty cool, huh? That piece is going to run for $10, maybe. $10, 10 seconds, and that is running. If there's anyone interested in that. And I believe that this is big enough to, you know how your Hanes hose would come in that packaging, like that rectangle size packaging. I believe they would fit in here. You know, if you had like 3 pair or whatever. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Mm-mm. Me neither. Must have. Thank you for looking at that. Can I see your Churchill plates? Yes. Now I have several dinner size, and I have one smaller like side plate. But let me pull those up for you. I'd be happy to show those to you. Let's see here. Buy it now. Let me type in plate. That may be the better. Here we go. This one is the dinner plate. So these are 10.25 inches across. I'm going to pin that. There we go. And they're up here. And I have 4 of these. Yes, 4 available. They are all in excellent condition. No call outs on any of them. No chips, no cracks. And they have the marking there on the back of each one of those. And I'm sure those of you that collect Blue Willow or Churchill, you guys have an idea of how to date those with that stamp, with that back stamp. But I have 4 of those available. And this is a buy it now item, so you can just swipe at the bottom to purchase. And you can also change to the quantity. So if you're wanting 2 versus 4, you just change the quantity to 2, or if you just want 1, that type of a thing. And then I do have the salad plate. I only have one of those. So where's my salad plate? Down here. Let's see here. Breasted Willow, hello. All right, now this one is the let me pin it. There we go. This one's the salad plate. This one's an 8-inch plate. Now this one is marked slightly different. This one's actually embossed. And I'm showing it to you upside down. There you go. So I don't know if that gives it a different time frame or different age, but no chips, no cracks, very nice piece. And that one is the 8-inch plate. And all you have to do is click buy it now. And there's only one available in this size. And thank you so much for your question. I appreciate questions. All right, let's see here. We are on our way down my list. So if you guys are just coming in, please check out my auction tab. We are currently working on number 40. Oh, I skipped that. We're gonna hop back up to number 37. I skipped number 37, but we're working on 37 or below. So if you see anything above number 37 that you'd like to take a closer look at, just mention it in the chat. I'll be happy to back up. Not a problem. Okay. So this piece is also newer to my store, a recent pickup. First of all, I love the fact that I have the scoop. Normally you find these pieces which are absolutely beautiful without the scoop. And I have one with the scoop. So you guys, you would put sugar cubes in here. This would sit on the table, the dinner table, the dining table. And it would have sugar cubes in there. And then you would scoop your sugar cubes. It's gorgeous. Silver plate. Look at the inside. You don't have to do anything to this piece, I feel like. I don't feel like nothing has to be done to it. Here is the bottom. And it is signed there on the bottom. Yes, I love it. Oh, so good. And this one is signed Raimond, Raimond, Raimond. Silver plate. That's going to run for $14. It's a cute little cube shuttle. Ooh la la. It would have been, wouldn't it have been? I just feel like everybody was so much more fancy back in the day. I didn't even look up the age of that. I had a really awesome find while I was up north with my mom, and I didn't even know how awesome the find was until yesterday. I found a 1930s, 1940s sterling silver pitcher. Sterling silver pitcher. Uh-huh. Up next is I might have it. I do. I brought it up here. Look at this beauty. Sterling silver. It is marked on the bottom. I just cannot believe it. So I'll tell you guys, I picked up a box of what I thought was all silver plated items from a yard sale. It was just on a whim. My mom and I stopped at the sale. I picked up a lot of fun things at the sale. And I got this box of what I thought was silver plated items for $2.50. And not only did I find this sterling silver pitcher in that box, but I also found a sterling silver creamer and sugar, and a sterling silver spoon in a $2.50 box. What the what? What? But I had no idea it was even in there until I went through that box yesterday. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, where is my Brighton? Where did I? Oh, it's right here. I have it hidden. Yeah, steal of the century for sure. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. And the box, it was so cute. It even had a polishing cloth in there, and on the outside of the box it said silver, needs polished, needs cleaned, needs cleaned. All right, so this is a beautiful Brighton Angel nightlight. She has rhinestones on her halo and then throughout her dress. She's holding a heart that says, "Home is where the heart is." Beautiful Brighton. Now, this is silver plate. I found lunch at the Ritz earrings at the thrift store. Nice, Robin. Marked Brighton right down here. Here is your light bulb. And the light bulb does work currently. And it comes in its original box. So we're going to run that night light for $15 with original box. This would make a beautiful gift, or just add it to your bathroom or somewhere throughout your house. Lavender hair, it's so precious. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm not going to put that back in there. I love that it comes with this box. That just changed everything for me, because then you can give it as a gift. Thank you, ma'am. Yay, you're so sweet. You're such a good daughter. All right, let's see what's next, you guys. Number 46, this was part of the Vintage Vanity Ray Train. This is a blue fluted mermaid tail glass candy dish. Where did I put you? I'm not very organized today. Where did I put you? Where are you nestled? Right here. I knew I'd find it. I've got napkin rings in it. This piece is, I just love this color. It almost looks like periwinkle. I'm loading my August Vintage Vanity with new finds as I watch this morning. That's awesome. So Vintage Vanity, the next Vintage Vanity raid train that Robin is talking about is scheduled for August 16th and 17th. Super exciting. Right? Right? Totally. So confusing, unexpected. I love unexpected. But this is a beautiful piece, you guys. I feel like this could be used for Christmas, with that blue, like that snow cold blue, or like a January. It could be used for spring because it's a beautiful bright color, light color. 4th of July, because obviously look, kind of goes with that red, white, and blue. So all the things. This one is 9.5 inches across. It's going to run for $12, 10 seconds, and that piece is running. If anyone is interested in that. If not, no worries, and I appreciate you letting me show you. Thank you, thank you. I do have patriotic decor in my buy it now. I also have some patriotic jewelry in my buy it now. So don't skip out on that if you guys want to add something to your box for the upcoming holiday. This sweet little crochet doily. This was part of my vintage vanity show. Never got to show it though. This is 12 inches across. And again, I love the green. Love that green. 34 has a pre-bid. Thank you, Snug. 12 inches across, and that is going to run for $5 if anyone wants to add that to their box. And I love that green and that white. Thank you so much for looking at that. And let's go to our pre-bids. Number 34. Snug, I appreciate you checking that. Thank you. All right. Number 34 was that Jeanette Pink Milk Glass. Let's go to it. Now, you guys, if you're resellers here on the app, just know that there is one particular buyer that I find that will go into Raid Trains and she will post pre-bids and not say a word. I think that's how she likes to shop. I think she likes to go into stores, place her pre-bids, and then she's a ghost, which is perfectly fine because we all shop differently, right? A lot of us don't hang out all day. They just want to go buy what they want or place pre-bids on what they want and move on. But always, I need to make a mental note to always check my pre-bids before ending a show, especially if you're just hanging out like I am today and not part of a raid train. Okay, anyways, that was my little piece of advice for the day. This one is a Jeanette Pink Milk Glass Creamer. This is the Baltimore pear pattern. I don't ever find pink milk glass. And thank you for your pre-bid. That's going to run for $6, 10 seconds. Daisy Lane. Daisy Lane's filling her box. I've had the sugar for years and now you're going to have a creamer. Yay! That is awesome, Daisy. Awesome. I love that. See? I picked it up for a reason, just for you. Woohoo! That's great. 38. Oh, that's funny. It's not if it will sell, friends, it's when it sells, right? Okay, I don't see a 38. Let me click my pre-bid button. 48. All right, number 48. Daisy Lane, did you know? No, those are for both. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Don't mind me. I originally had these listed. I think I was doing $6 each, and then I just put them in my buy it now as both for 10, or not my buy it now. I just recently changed the listing to for 10. Okay, say what I mean what I say. You have the Indiana sticker there. These are 7.25, 7.25 inches tall. They match each other. They're absolutely the same. And those will run. And thank you so much for your pre-bid. I appreciate it. Thanks, Daisy. Might as well fill that box, huh? And you can never go wrong with the classic brass candlestick. Thank you so much, Daisy. Appreciate you so very much. Okay, let's go back to the auction tab and let's scroll down. We are on number, we're almost to the end. We only have 2 more things to show. Number 49 is a bovine or a bone photo frame. And then we can do a quick scan too, if you guys want to look at the shelves before we head out. This one is marked here. And on the back, it says it's a 4x6. It is crisscross cream. And on the front here, it says made with genuine bone, which is bovine. So you have a layer there, a bone inlay on the wood frame. And it's in new condition. And that's going to run for $5, 10 seconds, if anyone would like that. And then we're down to just one item, you guys. I can't believe it. Thank you, Daisy Lane. Another great way to fill your box, friend. Can't go wrong. And then the last piece that I have to show you out of my auction, unless there's a request, of course, no worries. If you're just coming in, check out my store. Throw a number request up there if you have one. Oh. So I found this piece at a local thrift store. And once I realized, squirrel, absolutely. Okay, perfect. We'll do that. Once I learned that this piece had other components with it, I ended up going back to the thrift store to find its mates, and unfortunately, none were found. But this is a chrome metal card case. So this would hold 2 decks of cards. I love the feet. Mid-century modern for sure. The feet are also even padded. And this lid is everything. See those diamonds on there? It's a shiny chrome. Here's the inside of the lid. It even has a number here. I don't know if that matters to anyone, but anywho, this beautiful piece is going to run for $15, 10 seconds, and that is running if there's any interest in it. I know that it takes a specific person, but again, I will find the new homeowner for it. All right, let's do a scan because there are some things. Oh, squirrel. I squirreled, Robin. This squirrel is too good. I just can't. 5 1/4 inches tall. And the squirrel would hold a tea light. I mean, I just can't. It would hold the tea light. And look at its face. It is so cute. Made in Taiwan. And it is that ceramic, if you can hear it. That type of ceramic. And that's going to run for $12, 10 seconds, and it is running. I wouldn't put a thing in there. I would just put it on the shelf. Super cute. Little feeties. Holding its acorn so proudly. Thank you, Miss Robin. I appreciate you. Let me put this back here safely. I was thinking that I may package up items before heading to the post office today, but you guys have shopped with me, which I'm so very thankful for. So I'll have to do the shipping tonight once I get back, and it'll go out the door tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. All right, putting it on the shelf with my toothpick holders. I love that. All right, let me do a little switch. So that I can just do a quick scan of what's on my shelves. Items that you see are either auction items or they're buy it now items. There was a little shopping back up there in the corner. That's why it's blank. I appreciate all of you so very much. So if something catches your eye, just holler. We're just doing a final scan before we exit out today. Just let me know if anything catches your eye. And then this is a vanity box that has vanity items in it. I'd be happy to pull that out if anyone would like to see them. Number 34 and 38. Wow. Okay. We'll do that here in just a second. Thank you, Snug. And that's old. Is that an old one? It may have just popped up like a little glitch. I know it's kind of a hot mess down here, but it's unorganized. Doesn't look very pretty. Me too, Timeless. I'm so happy you got to hang out with me this morning. I sure have enjoyed it. Don't look at my outlet. I need to do something about that. Okay. Whew. And then I do we'll check the pre-bid button is what we'll do. Yeah, I think it was just a glitch. But I appreciate everyone shopping with me today. I do have a special raid planned. our fellow friend, Miss Bobby Dazzle, is on a raid train, and we're going to go jump into that. I think it is also vintage decor, so that will be fun. I so appreciate, oh, Daisy, thank you. What'd you get? Oh, yes, a tea towel with a dog on it. You can't go wrong with that. Thanks, Rusted Willow, for hanging out for a little while, my friend. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing good over there in Indiana. Scotty, oh, I love it. All right, guys, I appreciate you so much. I'm off to the post office, and then I think I might slide by the thrift store to see if there's anything there that I can't live without. Come see me tonight for the vintage jewelry chat from 7 to 8 p.m. We will be doing a sterling silver acid testing demonstration. And then come back and see me for Plastastic Bangles Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be fun. I love my plastics and I love my bangles. So let's go see Miss Bobby Dazzle. Again, I appreciate you all. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And let's go see Bobby. Bye, guys.